What could one of the world's most revered figures be hiding? What surprising revelation did Mother Teresa make in her final days? What if one of the world's most revered figures was hiding a secret so profound it could shake your beliefs to the core? What did Mother Teresa, the iconic saint of Kolkata, reveal in her final days that left the world in shock? In this video, we explore the shocking confessions of the iconic Mother Teresa before her death, unveiling a secret that could change our perception of the Saint of Kolkata forever. Kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share this video with friends, and don't forget to leave a comment. Mother Teresa has captured the public's imagination like no other. Her life, dedicated to serving the poorest and most needy in Kolkata, made her a symbol of compassion, love, and mercy. One of her most impactful phrases, "The greatest destroyer of peace is the cry of the innocent unborn child," reflects her deep convictions and commitment to defending life in all its forms. Throughout her life, Mother Teresa became an iconic figure, transcending religious and cultural boundaries with her unwavering faith and dedication. She touched the hearts of millions worldwide, founding the Missionaries of Charity, a congregation that continues her work, providing aid to the most needy in multiple countries. However, despite her impeccable public image, Mother Teresa also experienced moments of internal struggle and questioning. In her final days, she revealed a secret that could change our perception of her forever. This revelation, closely guarded until the end of her life, shows a more human and vulnerable side of the Saint of Kolkata. Mother Teresa, also known as Saint Teresa of Kolkata since 2016, has a complex and multifaceted public image. She received widespread admiration for her selfless charitable work, which earned her the prestigious Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts in combating poverty and distress. She was celebrated and recognized with numerous awards and honorary titles, and consistently ranked among the world's most admired people. Many Catholics hold her in high esteem, considering her a saint and seeking her intercession. However, alongside praise, Mother Teresa faced significant criticism. Some expressed concerns about the quality of medical care provided by her organization, suggestions of forced conversions through deathbed baptisms, and accusations of connections with colonialism, racism, and questionable public figures. Despite these controversies, before her death, she broke her silence and revealed a terrifying secret. Mother Teresa's journey to India began with her birth as Angeze Gongshe Bojakshiu on August 26, 1910, in Skopje, Ottoman Empire. She was baptized the day after her birth and later considered August 27th her true birthday. As the youngest daughter of Nicola and Dranafile Bojakshiu, she developed a deep fascination with missionaries' captivating stories and their selfless service in Bengal. At the tender age of 12, she decided to dedicate herself to religious life, a determination that only strengthened over time. At 18, in 1928, she said goodbye to her home and embarked on a journey to join the Sisters of Loreto at the Loreto Convent in Rathfarnham, Ireland. Her purpose was to learn English, the language of instruction for the Sisters of Loreto in India, where she aspired to become a missionary. Unfortunately, she never saw her mother or sister again, as her family resided in Skopje until 1934, before moving to Tirana. In 1929, she arrived in India and began her novitiate in Darjeeling, nestled among the majestic lower Himalayas. She immersed herself in learning Bengali and began teaching at St. Teresa's School near her convent. On May 24, 1931, she joyfully embraced her first religious vows, inspired by the patron saint of missionaries, Thérèse de Lisieux, choosing to adopt the name Teresa. However, since another nun in the convent had already chosen that name, she decided to honor it using its Spanish spelling. Mother Teresa's missionary call solidified when she took her solemn vows on May 14, 1937, while working as a teacher at the Loreto Convent School in Entally, east of Kolkata. Following the Loreto tradition, she adopted the title of Mother. She dedicated almost 2 decades to the school and was appointed headmistress in 1944. Despite enjoying teaching, Mother Teresa became increasingly disturbed by the poverty in Kolkata. The Bengal famine of 1943 and the violence during Direct Action Day in August 1946 further fueled her desire to help the needy. During a train ride to Darjeeling in 1946, Mother Teresa felt a strong inner call to serve the poor of India for Jesus. She sought and obtained permission to leave the school, and in 1950 she established the Missionaries of Charity, adopting a white sari with 2 blue borders as the order's attire. On September 10, 1946, Teresa had a profound experience, which she later referred to as the call within the call. During her annual retreat at the Loreto Convent in Darjeeling, she felt compelled to leave the convent and assist the poor by living among them. This call was seen as a divine order, one she could not ignore without betraying her faith. Joseph Langford, founder of the Missionary Fathers of Charity, noted that unbeknownst to many, Sister Teresa had transformed into Mother Teresa in 1948. She embarked on her missionary work with the impoverished, abandoning her traditional Loreto habit for a simple white cotton sari adorned with a blue border. Mother Teresa adopted Indian citizenship and received basic medical training at the Holy Family Hospital in Patna before venturing into the slums. Before fully dedicating herself to the homeless and hungry, she established a school in Motijheel, Kolkata. In early 1949, Mother Teresa was joined by a group of young women who laid the foundation for a new religious community dedicated to helping the poorest of the poor. Her efforts quickly captured the attention of Indian authorities, including the Prime Minister. On October 7, 1950, Mother Teresa obtained Vatican approval for the diocesan congregation, which later evolved into the Missionaries of Charity. This congregation would care for the hungry, the naked, the homeless, the crippled, the blind, the lepers, all those people who feel unwanted, unloved, and uncared for throughout society. People who have become a burden to society and are shunned by everyone. Mother Teresa's compassion did not end there. She inaugurated her first hospice in 1952 with the help of Kolkata officials, transforming an abandoned Hindu temple into the Kalighat Home for the Dying, available to impoverished people for free. The hospice was later renamed Nirmal Hriday, meaning pure heart. Those admitted to the facility received medical care and were allowed to die with dignity according to their respective religious beliefs. Muslims were given the Quran to read, Hindus were provided with water from the Ganges, and Catholics received the sacraments of the sick. Mother Teresa described this as a beautiful death, where individuals who had lived in poverty could leave this world with love and compassion. Additionally, she established a hospice specifically for people with leprosy, called Shanti Nagar, meaning City of Peace. The Missionaries of Charity set up leprosy clinics throughout Kolkata, offering medical treatment, bandages, and food to those affected. As the number of homeless children grew, the Missionaries of Charity began taking them in. In 1955, Mother Teresa opened Nirmala Shishu Bhavan, the Children's Home of the Immaculate Heart, as a refuge for orphans and homeless youth. The congregation experienced an increase in recruits and donations, leading to the establishment of hospices, orphanages, and leprosy clinics across India by the 1960s. Mother Teresa then expanded the congregation's reach internationally, inaugurating a house in Venezuela in 1965 with 5 members. Subsequently, houses were established in Italy, Rome, Tanzania, and Austria in 1968. Throughout the 1970s, the congregation initiated houses and foundations in the United States and numerous countries in Asia, Africa, and Europe. President Pratibha Patil recognized Mother Teresa's impact, declaring that she and the Missionaries of Charity, dressed in white saris with blue borders, became a beacon of hope for various marginalized groups, such as the elderly, homeless, unemployed, sick, terminally ill, and those abandoned by their families. Mother Teresa's efforts were recognized internationally when she received the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Peace and International Understanding in 1962. The award citation praised her compassionate dedication to the impoverished people of a foreign land, which led to the creation of a new congregation. By the early 1970s, Mother Teresa had become a renowned figure worldwide. Her rise to fame began with the release of Malcolm Muggeridge's 1969 BBC documentary titled Something Beautiful for God, followed by the publication of a book with the same name in 1971. Muggeridge himself was on a personal spiritual journey during this time. During this period, Mother Teresa gained recognition and admiration from the Catholic community. In 1971, Pope Paul VI awarded her the inaugural Pope John XXIII Peace Prize, recognizing her dedication to service, her embodiment of Christian charity, and her efforts toward promoting peace. In 1976, she was also honored with the Pacem and Terrace Award. The process of canonizing Mother Teresa progressed quickly. She not only received accolades from religious institutions but also was honored by governments and civil organizations. Mother Teresa suffered a heart attack in Rome in 1983 while visiting Pope John Paul II. After a second attack in 1989, she had a pacemaker implanted. In 1991, after suffering from pneumonia in Mexico, she experienced further heart problems. Despite offering to resign as head of the Missionaries of Charity, the Sisters of the congregation voted for her to stay through a secret ballot, and she agreed to continue. In April 1996, Mother Teresa fell and broke her collarbone, and 4 months later, she was diagnosed with malaria and heart failure. Despite undergoing heart surgery, her health continued to deteriorate. Archbishop Henry Sebastian de Souza ordered a priest to perform an exorcism with her consent when she was first hospitalized with heart problems, believing she might be under attack by the devil. On March 13, 1997, Mother Teresa resigned as head of the Missionaries of Charity. She passed away on September 5, 1997. Her body was exposed in an open coffin in St. Thomas, Kolkata, during the week preceding her funeral. The Indian government expressed its gratitude for her selfless service to people of all beliefs in the country by organizing a state funeral for her. The news of Mother Teresa's death was received with pain and sadness by both secular and religious communities. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, Nawaz Sharif, described her as an extraordinary person who dedicated her life to noble causes, praising her unwavering commitment to caring for the poor, the sick, and the marginalized, considering it a brilliant example of service to humanity. The Vatican recognized the healing of a tumor in the abdomen of Monica Besra, an Indian woman, as a miracle. This healing was attributed to the application of a relic that contained Teresa's image, from which Besra claimed a ray of light emerged and cured her tumor. Then the unexpected happens. On September 4, 2016, Pope Francis canonized Mother Teresa in a grand ceremony held in St. Peter's Square in Vatican City. The event was attended by tens of thousands of people, including government representatives from 15 countries and 100 homeless individuals from across Italy. The canonization mass was broadcast live on the Vatican channel and streamed online, allowing audiences worldwide to witness the historic moment. On September 4, 2017, Sister Mary Prima Pirik, head of the Missionaries of Charity, announced that Mother Teresa would be honored as the sole patroness of the Archdiocese of Kolkata during a celebration commemorating a year since her canonization. This announcement was made during a Mass held at the Cathedral of the Most Holy Rosary on September 6, 2017. Archbishop Thomas de Souza, leader of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Kolkata, confirmed on September 5, 2017, that Mother Teresa would be designated as co-patron alongside St. Francis Xavier during a ceremony honoring the first anniversary of her canonization. Terrifying secrets of Mother Teresa. Before dying, Mother Teresa broke her silence about her dark side that no one knew. Despite spreading smiles and love, she struggled deeply within herself because she felt empty and unsatisfied. She always provided warmth to others, but it seemed she needed the same warmth. She felt lonely and believed that God was far from her. She longed for His presence but never experienced it. She feared not pleasing her Jesus and dreaded judgment. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as it helps us create more meaningful content. Leave a comment in the comment section and activate the notification bell.